Now that we have an idea of what an inequation means, we can move on to solving or finding values of x that actually make the expression true. So let's click on the next button and we come here and we see we have an example that in this case has already been solved. So we go new example and we end up with 7 is less than or equal to negative 4x plus 3. We're going to begin by putting x on the left. There are a number of ways of doing this. What we're going to try for here though is one step at a time. The only thing we're going to do is reverse the inequality expression, which means that we put negative 4x plus 3 on the left. We go from less than or equal to greater than or equal to, and we put in 7 on the right hand side. We're told that we've got that right, so we move to the next step after that. Here we see that we've got from step 1. We now need to look at whether the coefficient of x, here, negative 4, is negative. We indicate that by either going yes or no. And if it's yes, we rewrite the equation. So instead of negative 4x, we get positive 4x or 4x. The plus 3 becomes minus 3. The greater than equal to becomes less than equal to. And the 7 changes to negative 7. We're putting the signs in reverse for every single part of that. And again, we're told that we're on track, so we can go to the next step. We now need to eliminate the negative 3, so the c term. This means that we add 3 to both sides. Negative 7 plus 3 is negative 4. Okay. And we're down to one step to go. So negative 4x is less than or equal to, 4x is less than or equal to negative 4. Go to our last step. And we now have to remove the coefficient. We do that by dividing. Negative 4 divided by 4 gives us negative 1. So we put that in, and we're told we've solved it. Notice here we have an or negative 1. When we put in a value into the input box, it'll automatically turn it into a decimal value. The or that comes after it shows what that would be as a fraction if it's a fraction. If it's a whole number, you just get it repeated. What does the solution tell us? Well, it tells us that all of the shaded area, in this case to the left of negative 1, and including negative 1, is a solution to the original equation. If we go back to the original equation here, I put negative 1 in. Negative 1 times negative 4 is 4, plus 3 is 7. Negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8, plus 3 is 11, and so on. So we're getting all of it working properly. And if we go to the next, after that we come back to the first screen that we had. We can try again and practice as many times as we need to until it makes sense.